Hey guys, what's going on? Al with Al's Lawn Care here. Today we are going to be putting out some more of the flyers that I showed you in the other video that I made about the advertising that we're doing. And I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what is going on with my boss selling the yards that we had talked about in one of my other videos. If you didn't watch that, the deal was that he was considering selling off about 25 to 30 of his yards, and he had asked me if I was interested in buying those, and I told him I would be, depending on how much he wanted for them as far as price goes. Now, a lot of you were wondering what the relationship was with me and my boss, now what the reasons were that I left, or did I get fired, or what the deal was. So I'm going to tell you right off, I did not get fired. We're leaving on really good terms. Actually, I just got off the phone with him the other day, and I will be going back to work for him until the middle of June for sure. He had talked to me, and we wrote up an agreement that he had me sign, and he signed it then, saying that I am not going to compete with his customers, or I'm not going to solicit any of his customers for business for my own purposes or anything like that. I'm also going to work a minimum of 35 hours every week for him until the middle of June. We just wrote that up in writing just to make sure that we're clear on how this is going to work from here on out. And at that time in June, we're going to talk again, and we'll see what we want to do at that point in time. So what I'm thinking is, I might just, if I get some customers going on a regular basis, I might talk to him and see about doing like 4 10s a week or something like that, just to keep giving him the hours. And also, if I do 4 10s, that gives me a whole weekday to do my own business and stuff. So yeah, but anyways, the reason that I decided to do my own thing was purely because it's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to run my own business, and lawn care is the best job I've had. I really enjoy it. All the other jobs I've had, I would wake up every morning just dreading going to work again. Yeah, it's just been a great experience. The guys I work with as well at my old job were just excellent, great guys, and I really enjoyed working with them. But yeah, the reason that I am starting my own business is purely because I've always wanted to start my own business. So to answer your questions, yes, I'm still on good terms with my boss. And the other day when I was talking to him, unfortunately, he has decided that he is going to keep his yards for the time being. So I will not be buying those. We never even discussed price or anything like that. He just decided to go ahead and keep those yards, keep on doing what he's been doing. So that's a little bit disappointing for me. I know a lot of you guys weren't really like super thrilled with the idea of me buying the yards. You weren't sure that it was a good idea, but for me, I think it would have been a good idea. I trust my old boss a lot. I don't think he would just give me a bunch of junk if he was selling off yards. Like, I think he would be very clear and open about it, what kind of a yard I'm getting, what kind of the customer I'm getting, and that sort of thing. But anyways, it doesn't really matter now since he's decided to keep his yards. A little bit disappointing, but you know, hey, at least now I can say every customer that I get, it's because of stuff that I've done, and I've not just bought them. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Anyways, like I was saying, today we're going to be putting out some more of the postcards that I had showed you in the other videos. We're going to be putting them on the doors with the rubber bands again. And I also just ordered 3,000 more flyers. Now I did things a little bit differently. I did a different design. I don't know if it's a good one or not, but we're gonna give it a try. I also, these postcards here that I have, I got off of Vistaprint, and these new ones I ordered off of printrunner.com. I had seen a video that I believe it was Brown Brothers Lawn Care had put up about them. They had ordered theirs from there, and they looked really nice. And I looked up the website and did some pricing on there, and it was so much cheaper than Vistaprint. Like, it was kind of crazy. I think it was almost half price compared to Vistaprint without any like coupons or deals or anything. It was already half price. The software interface, as far as designing the stuff, isn't nearly as nice as what Vistaprint's is. I mean, it still does a good job. I didn't actually use it. I used a computer program called GIMP, and I just designed the whole postcard in there. I'm doing 5x7s this time around since they were so much cheaper. I'm just doing one-sided ones. Maybe it would have been better to do two-sided ones, but we're just gonna see how it goes once. I ordered 3,000 of them, and it was only, I believe, $160 or something like that. On Vistaprint, it would have been close to $300. So that's just to show you a little bit of price difference there. So if you guys are looking into getting some flyers, definitely check out Print Runner. Like I said, Vistaprint makes things really super easy to design your own stuff. It's not bad on Print Runner either. It's just easier on Vistaprint. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. While we're talking about advertising, I was reading on Lawn Site the other day about these guys, mostly down south, I believe, like in Florida and you know, down that area. They would advertise by going around with like a little baggie, like a little sandwich baggie, and they would put something to weight it down and their business card in it, like a little bit of gravel or something like that, and they would just go and toss them onto people's driveways. Now I'm really curious if that actually works. It seems a little bit unprofessional to me, so I'm not going to do that in this area. Nobody does it around here. But I'm just curious, do people do that in your areas? If so, is it effective? Like, I'm just really curious. Let me know, guys. Well, we got rained out. Didn't get very many cards put out today, but we did manage to put a few out in some new areas, so hopefully they'll do some good for us. But yeah, got rained out. Didn't get to put out as many as I would have liked to, but that's just the way it goes when you have to work outside and stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, and we'll see you later.